should have destroyed Carthage, every man, woman and child, many years ago.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Total War Rome 2, the Julia campaign. So in the last session we were venturing ever further into the lands of Subi. Yes, we were capturing more lands within the Germania region, I suppose you can call it. And we did take their last settlement, Askau Kalis, which means that they are now in a state of dwindling away, really. They are going to dwindle away unless they can merge their forces together and have one last attack, one last charge to try and capture some land. Otherwise they're going to just suffer the effects of attrition over time, and their faction will fade away into distant memory. Crying shame if you ask me. Anyway, so the plans for this session and maybe even a couple of sessions beyond. We need to stabilise this region because things are a little bit higgledy-piggledy if you ask me. We've got forces just ambling about in our lands. Can't have that. We need to get rid of these eventually, sooner rather than later. We have settlements about to revolt, slave rebellions no doubt to rise up again. These guys aren't even stable either. We're losing 17 public order per turn as well, so there's this to try and stabilise. And of course, the province of Subia needs to be unified. So there's this settlement to take, there's this settlement to take, and not to mention the fact that the Frisi have come down and they have taken one of the Rati's lands. So if the Rati don't take it back, which I hope they would do considering they've got a full stack army here, then we'll have to sort this out as well. So quite a lot for us to do in this region, in the area, and therefore this is going to be our focus, our goal for the next few parts. Let's get some stability in Germania. And one way in which we're going to do that, or assist in doing that, and that will also give us good standing for the future, is by recruiting a 5th Legion. And this 5th Legion will be responsible for purely keeping peace in the Germania region and making sure that the border is secure. Kind of. One legion can only go so far, but as long as it stations itself somewhere like here, or maybe even here, almost central to this region, then it can move where it is required if we are attacked by, say, these guys here, the Lugi, or if we are attacked up here from the Esti, strange name, or if we are attacked from the south in Istros by the Ereviski, then this legion will be responsible for keeping an eye on any of that. So that is the goal, but before we recruit that legion we just need to take care of this first. So usually what happens is when these units lose their last settlement, they kind of go on a kamikaze mission and throw themselves at the nearest settlement, so I'm expecting them to attack me very shortly. So we'll just sit patiently and wait for that to happen, and then we can take it from there. But before we do that, a bit of housekeeping. Casergis here, this province is losing some public order per turn, and one way which we can sort of change that, or at least sway it a bit more into towards the positive, not quite completely, but try and assist it, is by issuing the Bread and Games Edict. It's issued here. Public order here is already pretty good, so it's really not required there. So in the next turn this edict will be taken off, giving us one spare edict to put here, and we'll have the Bread and Games like that. So yes, that will increase the public order by 4, which is lovely. So that'll be down to -13, which gives us a tiny bit of extra playing room in terms of any revolts there. The building work, we do have some space for building, and I'll have to look into that when we get a tiny bit more cash, because the cash that we are getting now will be going towards our recruitment of the Legion. But there is space here in Medlan to build something else, or in Genua. The population surplus has increased considerably there. Also here In Corrales there is space for another building, and also in Lilybæum. So there's a few little things that we could get round to when we just get that, a bit of extra spare cash on the go. But for now, we'll just keep waiting patiently for our cash to roll over a little bit to recruit this this legion. Now I'm trying to discern whether to recruit it now or wait until we've got rid of this. I suppose waiting patiently is wasting time, so we can actually start the recruitment of the legion here. We do have a barracks here capable of recruiting Roman units, so we could start that off now. Yeah, why not? Why not? Raise the forces, and our last Julia family member who is waiting patiently is Appius Vicenius Calvus. So he's not quite the authoritative figure, is he? He's lacking authority, but he's zealous enough. Good for military building construction. +1 power per turn for your political party, faction-wide. A little bit of a public order hit, which isn't great considering we have public order issues here. And he's got a -50% to the size of his aura of influence. It's not the greatest of generals, is it, I suppose, but do we want to put anybody else in charge? We could go for the other houses. He just has cunning and construction costs. Cheaper upkeep for ships and land units. It's not bad. House Cornelia, spit on them. Go on then, we'll go for this guy. He is House Julia after all. We'll put him on horseback and we'll commence the recruitment of our legion. Right, we'll start with 4 units of Hastati, which is usually the case.
Ready to serve Rome?
Or we'll start with 2 because we can't afford to have any more. And that'll do. Is he
ready for battle?
Oh, he's not in the... He's not going to be in the line of attack, is he? Don't think so. Right, so that's that sorted. Ready to go. Let's see what the Subies do next. Yep, they're going to throw themselves against my walls. Oh, they're laying siege. Ooh, the utter cheek of it. Oh, they're going to lay siege. Lay siege indeed. This is going to be a... Oh, I can't see. Who is it? It is Sentius Cursor. Backed up by the garrison forces. They're going to throw themselves against my wall. And as happened last time when they did this. When this army was headed by Mr. Scipio himself. They're gonna fail miserably. So I'm determining whether or not I should just auto-resolve this or not, because it's actually, if I auto-resolve it, can we back out of auto-resolve? We can back out. It's going to decimate half my forces here. I know for sure that if I manually control this army, I will do far better a job, so I think we're going to be forced in here to defending this ourselves, which is not a problem. In fact, it'll be quite the pleasure. So, well, let's see what happens. The dread berserkers are knocking on our door. Right, so we are inside the settlement, and I don't know where they're attacking from, to be perfectly frank with you, but look at this. We have proper walls this time. It has been made into a Roman settlement, therefore we have proper walls and not these barbarian things where they just walk over and off they go, happy as Larry. So where are they going to be stationed? They're stationed all the way over here, by the looks of it. They do have ladders. So I think the first order of the day is to get my units positioned all the way over here. Now, is this their entire army? Or is this the reinforcements? Because we do have a 2,000 men army somewhere. Right, okay, bear with me. Get my bearings here. Right. So if we put the slingers and such on the walls to start with, and get them ready to launch a barrage of fire on them, that would be a good starter. Put them on here, something like that. Get them up there. In fact, yeah, if we spread them out a little bit, so we've got a bit wider coverage, that'd be nice. Yeah, something like that.
Hold! Commander! On watch!
They're not going to come over the buildings, are they? So if we put another...
Missiles awaiting targets. Defensive positions.
Something like that. That seems reasonable enough. And then if we get our foot soldiers nearby so that they can run up the walls when the time is right. Run up the walls and take the fight to them. Or we could just let them get the top of the walls, and then when they come down here through these doors, we could then ambush them at the bottom. Yeah. Choices. Right, okay.
Brave Romans to a man.
Rory!
Spear infantry.
We'll get these guys up on the top of the walls. These are dispensable. These are just the garrison troops. So if these form the first line of defence, and they get ready to march up the walls when needed, and then we have the heavy infantry behind ready to ambush if anybody gets through. Oh, where's this starting? Get these guys there as well, because these are just what you might call them units. They're auxiliary units and mercenaries. And then if we put these guys here, there we go. And then these heavier units. If we have to get these guys involved, something's gone horribly wrong, of course, because this is these should be able to handle it. Right, melee cav. Some more cav here. The general. And who are these little things? Roma plebes. You just stay there and cheer us on or something, you know. Right. So we've got to be careful, because their forces may try and flank in another direction. And if that is the case, then we're going to have to move on the fly.
Firstly, the women are very disappointed. Oh, work it out for yourselves. Secondly, they are stupid, dull, thick, as clever as dung.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Right, the reinforcements are coming, but they're coming from all the way over here. So I'm just going to quickly see if we can move at the speed of lightning. Where are they? Which are these reinforcements? Do they bring their own siege equipment? Or are they... No, they don't bring their own siege equipment. That would be expecting too much, wouldn't it? And there's... up here? Oh, they're just running around like imbeciles. It's fine. Right! Get ready, men! You shall launch a barrage of missile fire down upon them, weaken their resolve before they've even started, and then we'll mop them up once we're done. Simple plan, eh? Hopefully will be effective as well. A bit of patience. It could speed it up, but I like to see. I like the build up, the anticipation. As they bring forth their spear levy, 68 of them, 26 there and 50 there, ramshackle band, 25 there. They leave their more reinforced units at the back. Where is that 2,000 strong army? This is definitely not it. This is very weak. I think these guys might need to come round here
Defensive positions.
and pepper from this side, yes. Unless of course they can reach here, I don't know.
Attack!
Okay, forget that, guys. Forget what I'm saying. Just go back into your original positions. Are we firing now? Are we causing injury? Yes, a few people are dying. Oh, look at the blood spatters.
When we're in there, I want the
Follow me. Sick Domine!
I pressed it. Ooh, and now it's real death and destruction happening. Oh, wavering. You don't say. They're gone. They're shattered. Of course, this is only just a few stupid men, really. Nothing major to harp on about here. The main thing is getting the ladders stopped. This ladder's sneaking up on the inside, guys. Wavering. Wavering. Gone.
Glory to Rome!
Come on. Ah! Get back inside! What you doing? Opening the gates!
Double time!
You stupid idiots! Did I give you permission to do that? Just open the gates for the clowns, why don't you? Okay, they're shaken. They've done their job. They've got a ladder to the walls. Let them come up. Come on up, guys. We don't mind. We welcome you to try and go. They're coming. They're listening to me. Deary me. Right, we just have to be careful and make sure that they don't have any means to get inside. If they sneak up the back door, they might try and burn down the gates, actually. In fact, that's exactly what they're doing. Shooting beds. Right, we need to move very quickly here. You know when I said that if these guys get involved, it's going to be desperate times? Well, I think we've just reached desperate times. Let's get ourselves into position. They should be able to hold out there.
At your service.
I think we'll take the general over there. The general is would be better off placed here to inspire that fight rather than this fight. Oh, they're trying to fire up. The Germanic youths are firing up at us. It's a rather foolish plan. We have height advantage, you morons. Okay, the fight is on. And they're going to burn down the gates too. Oh, well. A multi-pronged approach. I like their thinking. Don't worry, we're patient. Guys, are we getting ourselves to the gates over here swiftly? Because these gates are burning down as we speak. Fire damage, 59%. They are running. Uh-oh. How quickly is this happening? Are you all firing?
Missile infantry.
No, them guys aren't, because they came through the gates. I imagine the man up here will tell us when the gates are being burnt down. Right, they are retreating. We are retreating. The club levy, they are taking fire as well. They might not even get the gates burnt down in time before they retreat. Nope, not quite. These gates are on fire. My general is waiting for his men to come round. They are coming. Guys. Come on, all that fitness training, put it to good use, please. The gates are coming down. Oh no, they're not. Oh yes, they
Our
are.
gates are utterly destroyed.
Uh-oh. 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 It is spear levy and Germanic use. I fear not this army at all. Can we get our men into position before they get here? Can we get our men into position before they get here? They've gone the long way round. What are you doing? Come on! Quickly, quickly, quickly! Racing against time here!
Sons of Mars!
Sons of Mars? Ah. They're sort of blocking the doors here. Trying to let their sword masters in first. That's fine.
Principes!
Right!
Forward! At your service!
There we go. Let's bottleneck this gate. Hold the lines!
Principes!
Is formation attack better for defending like this, or should we take it off? I don't know. I think we'll leave it on for defending. The general's here, so he can use his inspirations. Inspire these guys. That's it. That's it. Okay, that's good. They've got that situation sorted pretty much, I think. Wow. The army this side has been totally decimated. Look, they're trying to run around to the burnt down gates. Wow, this side has been crushed. Right.
You have orders, sir?
Yes. Keep inspiring your men, that's all I can ask of you.
The enemy general is dead.
That's a good sign. The enemy general is dead. They will rout. Look at the chaos. There we got him. Wavering, shaken, Roman might. You shall not pass this location. The spear wall has been put up, and you're just banging your head against it. The general is dead. They mill about in a confused manner. Should we go in? Should we not go in? Should we go in? I don't know. What should we do? Maybe we should just die. Good idea. Right, let's get into the fight of this side if we can. See if we can get a bit of flanking going on. Can we get a bit of flanking going on? Is it too close? There we go. A bit of flanking there, slightly. General, inspire. That's it. Inspire them. Inspire them to do great deeds. Considering all the fire javelins that are flying over here, these guys have not suffered a single loss. Shields raised, in a kind of testudo formation, just standing fast. In fact, can we put them into testudo? Defensive testudo. There you go, complete testudo now. Get through that, you pesky javelins. Oh, we got some blood there. He's dying painfully. There you go. Chaos in the gates. Well, considering it is chaos in the gates, we have lost about 15 men. Maybe a slight bit more than that, 20, 30. Nothing really too bad. Compared to the enemy, who are completely in disarray. Somebody's obviously quite perturbed there, insulting us. Right, where's my horses? I want to run these dogs down when they try and flee. Let's get ourselves over here. I'm ready and waiting. Just checking over here, make sure that there's no enemies left, and there isn't a single one. We could take these guys round on the walls and have them pepper down onto these, but it would take time, and I'm sure we don't need to to bother with that. Just remain patient, keep pushing them back.
We have captured the gates.
Captured the gates. Did we ever lose them? How's the Testudo coming along? Oh, we've lost 4 men, that's a shame. They are just drawing the fire at the moment, it's fine. Bit of a distraction technique. Wavering. Shaken, shaken, steady. Oh, we've got some reinforcements coming. Don't worry, we're here! Club Levy here, all 30 of us, we shall sway the tide of the battle! Come on boys, come on, oops! There's now 29, and there's now 27. Picked off by tower fire. Didn't even get to the location they were going. This is chaos. Come on guys, keep pushing. But they're thinking this should be the Astartes job. Why have we been sent in to fight? We should be the last line. Wow. More than I thought. Most of them are now getting to the weaker troops, the Germanic youths, a couple more spear units. There we go. Get them wavering. Right, was a bit more inspiring, I think. General?
General!
Inspire. Will you inspire? Can you reach him? We could actually use the whip on these guys, couldn't we? Just give them a bit of extra boost for themselves. Like, whip them into a frenzy. Come on! So a couple of whips used, just to give us that extra edge. Inspire. Right, I think this is pretty much the last of them. Watch as they fall and die. It's fun, this, isn't it? See if you can put the... is it insert for the cinematic camera? Oh. See if we can get into the action here. There we are. The cinematic cameras. Yep. This is brutal and bloody. Oh, we got blood on the wall there. You see that splatter? Oh dear. I'll have to get the cleaners in. Left click to zoom. Oh, I get zoom features. Spacebar for manual control. What does that do? You can sort of look around, zoom out, zoom in. Uh-oh. What's happening? Why are we moving backwards? We're reforming our lines. Great. Right, let's carry on. Oh, there are some horses! Where do these guys come from? This is the Noble Riders. They've come to inspect what's going on, have they? Oh, they're trying to push through, are they? This is not wise. They're shattered, the youths have gone, the youths have gone. Get me the spear. And they're shattered, and it's game over. It is victory to Rome. We shall end it there. I'd say we lost far less men than if we'd auto-resolved it yet. 147. Certainly not 57% of my army remaining, more than that. So they lost 2,700. So they have a few men left. But that is most of their major force, and they are heading towards Casergis as if they're going to do something there. So we've got to just be careful. Still have some forces that might cause a tiny headache.